Welcome, I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me on numerologist.com. I'm here with this week's angel messages. So we are using my Orosoma cards this week. What I would love for you to do is place your hands over your chest, your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. All right. So I'm going to place these cards next to the heart. Just invite the angels in. Beautiful angelic energy. And then I'm going to shuffle them. It's a lot of cards. Shuffle them with the intention that you receive the guidance and support that you most need at this time. Call your angels in. Be aware of them surrounding you with love. So the first card I'm feeling was the bottom card that I just shuffled. So let's see. Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel keeps on coming up, which is kind of interesting. So this is a beautiful green color and lilac color. These are colors of transformation and change. So your angels are saying something is shifting, something is changing for you. Archangel Raziel holds a book of secrets. So the keeper of secrets, let's say. So it's something that has been within you that you haven't accessed, haven't connected with before. And it feels like the message is that there is a change that's coming so that you can access maybe a gift that you have that you haven't expressed, or maybe something that you've just pushed down and didn't acknowledge, and it may have seemed like a bit of a secret, or it may have seemed like something that you didn't want others to know. And now there's a sense that it's going to start coming up, and it's not going to be a bad thing, so don't worry about it. There's a feeling that it's now going to start coming to the surface. You know, some things we keep as secrets and they seem like they're such big deals, and then when we come into a place where that emotion isn't there anymore that was connected to it, it feels like it's just something that's so simple. So that's what it feels like to me, like something is coming to the surface that seemed like it was such a big thing, and now it seems like such a small, simple thing that can be released. When I tune into this as well, there is this sense of looking back through time. So it's looking back through time at something that has been pushed down within you, but also looking back through time at where you've come from, your family, your DNA, the country you came from, the culture you came from, all kinds of different things. And I feel like it's honoring that within yourself. So that green vibration is about your identity. So it's honoring where you've come from, honoring your past. And it feels like it's reconnecting with it as well. So that could be part of the secret that has been pushed down into your DNA maybe. It's not that it's secret, it's just that it's something you hadn't noticed or known about before. So feel your angels are inviting you to reconnect. And as you do this, it feels like you're reconnecting with loved ones in spirit as well. I love that. You know, it's kind of interesting because as I'm tuning into that, I'm seeing places like Stonehenge and Avebury. These are sacred circles in Britain. And there's just a feeling of maybe going back through time. It's not just your family, but having a sense of being in other countries as well, that are not necessarily linked through DNA, but through your previous lifetimes. It's kind of interesting. I love that. Okay, number 2. Let's see what wants to come up for you. Number 2 is the hierophant. This is in the regular tarot, it's the hierophant in Orosoma. This is yellow on the top and red on the bottom. So yellow is a color of the solar plexus, power, no boundaries, self-esteem, confidence, etc. There's also with yellow, there is a sense of the intellect. There's learning, intelligence, education, etc. Then the red is rooting you into the ground. That red is how far you've come, what you've learned, what you need to do next. It's like the action that you need to take next. That red is movement. It's moving you forward. And again, there is connection to family through that red energy. There's a connection to your childhood too. So this red and yellow, an aspect of it is about your education and your learning. And you may find that you're choosing at the moment which direction to take, or maybe there's a class or a course or a workshop that you're being guided to take, something that you're being guided to learn. So when you look at the hierophant, sometimes think of it as tradition. So it's traditional things like being in education, marriage as well, religion, these kind of traditional environments, let's say. But I often feel with the hierophant that it's about structure as well. So structured education or structured life. So it may be, again, in this next week or so that you're choosing something that you want to learn, but also choosing more structure in your life, choosing more stability in your life, looking at where to pay your bills or where to live that will help you to feel like you're more stable or supported. So one final thing with this, I'm receiving this message of healing as well, that the hierophant can also represent that healer that will support you. So the medical person or the alternative therapist that will support you. So it feels like this is a message of support. It's about support for you and support for your structure, for the structure in your life and the structure of your body. So there's all kinds of little messages that are coming in there that are all connected together, and yet there may be separate pieces to it. So I hope that makes sense. The yellow and red come together as orange, and orange is a healer for the emotions. All of these colors are focused very much on the physical level. It's not that they're not spiritual, but they can bring in this essence of being on the physical plane. So your angels are just guiding you at this moment to look at your physical life and move in the direction that will bring you support and security. Whoa, that felt very practical, didn't it? Okay, final card. I feel like I want to fan this one out. Interesting how they're all a little bit different, isn't it? All right. So this in the regular tarot would be 3 of Wands. In Orosoma, it's pink. It's pink and turquoise. You can't see it so much from this card. And this is a vibration that is very much about love and about bringing in all your gifts, all these wonderful creative things. It's the 9 muses. So this sense of dancing and art and creativity and writing and singing and poetry and all these things that are creative. This sense of creativity. So pink, the color of love, turquoise is an opposite vibration of that. So when we look here, you see there is a triangle, and then there's a triangle, and then there's a triangle, and then there's a triangle. There's a little bit of a, okay, let's do this now. No, let's do that now. No, let's do this now. There's a bit of a sort of pushing and pulling that goes on with these colors. And I'm just realizing I'm wearing these colors with the turquoise and pink. So pink is that desire to be loved and that desire to give love. The turquoise is the desire to communicate, the desire to be heard. And these two can push against each other, so that sometimes the pink can then be about not receiving the love that you want, and the turquoise can be about pushing away the love that you really need. So when I feel into this, it feels like now is a time to play, to have fun, to step into joy, to open your heart, to laughter and love. And there's almost a sense of not to be too concerned about what's going on in life. Unlike the last card, there is more of a feeling of lightness with this, more of a feeling of, okay, let's take a hop, skip and a jump and let's play. So I feel that these colors, these energies, this message is about finding love for yourself, finding joy in everything that you do, and really allowing yourself to be. There's just that sense of just be, so that you're not thinking about what others are thinking about you. You're not thinking about being judged. You're not focused on where the next meal's coming from or the roof over your head. That this is about just stepping into joy, or stepping into light, stepping into love. So I feel that there's an aspect of this that is about taking some time out from everyday life and just being in this place of joy, of happiness, of love. And you know, when challenges are happening, when things are happening in your life that are difficult, then you can't always see the wood for the trees, right? You can't see your way through to having a good time, being in a place of fun, being in a place of joy. But if you can bring that in for just a minute, for just 1 minute, just remember a time when you laughed, when there was so much fun. Allow that to come through your body. And I feel that is the message here, is we need to bring some light in, bring some fun in, bring some joy in, bring some creativity in as well. And then there can be an awakening, an opening to love, waking you up, allowing you to step into joy for more than a minute every day. All right. I love that. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I will see you next week with another angel message.